Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a 6-star rank 3 into Act 6 for some regular gameplay. I did a video the other day showcasing his crazy amount of damage when he has high force field charges using a special 2. This is going to be more of a casual gameplay, more realistic gameplay, where he's going to build up a few force field charges and we're going to see what his special 2 can do. He's a pretty cool champ, he's got lots of abilities. He's running suicides here. He's perfect for suicides, especially when he's duped, because he's very bleed resistant. So with willpower you can end up actually healing while he's taking suicide damage, which is pretty sweet. He's got that perfect block. He's got the ability to power drain on a light ending combo. He's got that crazy special 2. He's got Taunt. He's got energy resistance. He's a very impressive character. A bit of a ramp-up champ, but his special 2, as you're going to see here coming up, does some pretty sweet damage even when the charges aren't that high. Keep in mind this is a 6-star rank 3, but I have a 6-star rank 3 Warlock and he doesn't come close to the kind of damage this guy's pushing. So that's the first fight. We're going to move on to a Angela. This is the path where they regenerate a lot and they go unblockable. So you have to be a little bit tricky. I also didn't fight that man thing because he's not immune to poison, so he will take a lot of damage there. So once again, we're just going to build up a few charges. We're not going to focus on trying to get 20 charges or 30 charges. We're just going to showcase him somewhere between 6 and 12 charges just to see what kind of damage he does. It's pretty impressive. This guy is a tank with a very nice ability to do some massive damage. Plus that taunt from the special 1 is very useful. I think it's a 70% chance. So we're going to build up a little bit more. We only have a handful of force field charges. Now, to actually get force field charges, you have to use your special 1, which will give you 3. You can also use your special 3, which gives you 6 charges, and you get one every 12 seconds as well. So that's pretty impressive. Took her right out. That special 2 is very, very damaging when you get a few charges, and that was only about 6 to 12. So he's going to be a pretty impressive champ for a lot of harder content. He also does not crit, so that means he's going to be very good for flow in Alliance War. He also has that ability to power drain, as I mentioned. The power drain comes at a sacrifice though, because when you power drain you lose 2 force field charges, which means less damage to your special 2. But all in all, you know, it's a pretty nice thing to have. If the opponent gets to 3 bars of power, you can slip in, do a light ending combo, and remove 20% of the power. So it's kind of a nice lifesaver, I should say. That special too, you know, it's so fast, it does so much damage. You don't even know what's going on. You can't even read it. You have to actually pause the game and go frame by frame by frame to see the kind of damage it does. Now I do get hit in this particular fight against the very difficult Iron Man. He's not difficult, but I was asleep at the wheel and he hits me with a heavy attack. So these are pretty beefy, healthy opponents, and he's taking them down pretty quick. And though he doesn't seem to hit that hard, he is doing that degeneration damage in red. I believe it's degeneration. So he's not critting, but he is doing some half-decent damage. He's definitely not a big hitter on his regular hits. His special 2 is definitely the way to go. The more force field charges, the better. But like I said, you know, you don't have to have a whole whack of them. So that was just a small handful of charges. He did hit me with a heavy attack, which is fine. We'll build up a little bit more and get 3 more charges from the special 1. Dodge that out. We're just going to build up to the special 2 now and just trying to finish him off. See if you can clear him out without him even regenerating. This should take him out pretty easy, I would think. It's not the easiest special to evade too, so he's going to be tough on defense. It's kind of like Nova, but I actually find it a little bit more difficult than Nova's. But it's very, very similar. Two quick dexes back, a little bit of a pause, and one more back. He's actually pretty good against the Sentinel, because the Sentinel, when he gets to 100 analysis charges, he has really high critical resistance, but Guardian doesn't crit. So that special 2 is going to do a massive damage no matter what. So we're going to build up to the special 3 to get to 6 charges. Now in long fights you'll be doing the special 3 quite often, because the force field charges you get 6 and they're indefinite, so they hang around for a while, which is nice. And you can perfect block special attacks as long as you're not unblockable, or if the opponent has a true strike. You just gotta time your parry with the special attack. So we're getting close to that special 2. We'll probably launch it, see if we can finish him off. This is a Sentinel with 100 charges up. This should finish it. Yeah, that special 2 is just brutal. Of course, if he's on a node where he can't gain his power, he's not going to be very useful, but as long as he can get to his special 2, he's going to be pretty deadly. He's clearing this Act 6. It's not the hardest line, of course, but he's doing a very good job. I healed him up a bit since it's in beta. It's free. Wasn't for that Iron Man slip up, he would have been fine. And the thing is, he's healing slowly. You know, he's actually, if you look at the numbers, he's actually healing more than he's losing on the suicides. I do have to admit that I'm not a big fan on how he moves. I find him a little bit choppy, but perhaps just playing him a little bit more, I get more used to him. Doing the 4 hits on a medium, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. But that's pretty minor. I think overall he's going to be a good champ on offense and defense. I think he's going to be tough on defense as well. He's also got the ability to auto-block specials, which will be tough. I believe Armor Break takes that down. And the last fight I did was I just brought him into Realm of Legends one more time. Not building up to 30, 40 charges like we did before. Just a regular battle here. Now the thing is, he has more hits than a typical powerhouse against a Winter Soldier, but that's because he's got to ramp up a bit. But in regards to how fast he takes them down, it's pretty quick, because when he gets those special 2s off, you know, you're just going to see that health drop. So his hit count is a little bit deceiving, because you just got to build up those charges first. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a little bit of fun. Nothing too chaotic. I just want to show you what he's like with regular charges up on his force field, you know, 6 to 15. Obviously you can build a lot more and do some crazy damage and impress all your friends, but he's doing some pretty crazy damage without being high. So yes, this is a 6-star rank 3, but pretty sure the rank 2, even the rank 1 is going to put in some pretty good punching power. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. Let me know your comments on what you think about the champ. If you're going to go for him in the arena, if you're going to spend some crystals. This is a total run without any synergies. I know he has one with Sasquatch, where he gets to do some extra shock damage, I believe. And he's got one with Mole Man, where he can get a force field charge if he has none. And he's got a couple others I can't remember offhand. But yeah, he's a pretty cool champ. You know, I'm Canadian, so I was a fan of Alpha Flight as a kid. And he wasn't my favorite character in Alpha Flight, but he's cool. You know, maybe a little bit much on all the stereotypes with the maple leaf and the happy special 3 where he picks you up and gives you a pat on the back. But pretty cool. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon, and have a great day.
Target identified. Analysis complete. Please subscribe.